Hi, everyone, and welcome to a movie review of a film that I was very excited to see ever since I saw that trailer that pretty much explained the entire plot. I did not care. Here is my review of Eddie the Eagle. This is the brand new film from Marv, the production company, from Matthew Vaughn, the director who gave us Kick-Ass and X-Men First Class and Kingsman. He didn't direct this film, but his stars in the movie, and that would be Taron Egerton from Kingsman and Legend, and he plays the title role of Eddie Edwards, a real man, a real Brit that just was determined to make something of his life. He was always told that he really he was never really accepted. Maybe he was an odd duck. Maybe he just was a little off. His parents love him, his dad loves him, his mom loves him, but he is determined to do something with his life, and he wants to be, for some reason, he wants to be an Olympian. And he has somewhat of an idea of what he wants to do. He enjoys skiing and he gets rewarded for it, but because of the powers that be that won't let him fulfill that goal, he has decided to take on ski jumping. In the meantime, during all of that, he meets a character, a coach, a reluctant coach, played by Hugh Jackman, Wolverine himself. So, again, yes, very excited. Not going to go too much after that. If you've seen the trailer, you kind of have an idea of what the movie is all about. And I think that's perfectly okay. This movie has movie sports cliche after movie sports cliche after movie sports cliche after movie sports cliche, but it has so much heart to make up for that. When there were tons of scenes that were like, okay, I've seen that, in sports movies, just replace football and baseball and whatever else and put in ski jumping. I've never seen a movie that I can think of about ski jumping. But we have seen a movie about the 1988 Calgary Olympics, the Winter Olympics, with Cool Runnings, which is, again, one of my favorite sports cliche films that has so much heart. And you really get into the character, even though it is inspired. This movie also is inspired. I don't know what liberties were taken. I'm going to guess Hugh Jackman, his character, maybe. But I'm not too sure. I'm just going to guess on that. But I felt like Eddie the Eagle Edwards, was a really likable, generous person that you cared about, at least as a movie character. He's a real person, and now that I've seen the film, I'm very interested to go online and see interviews with the real man. Just see, what he was all about, because I felt like he was very inspirational. And I think the ultimate message of this movie of believing in yourself and saying that, hey, I don't need to be a winner. I don't need to be popular. I don't need to win the gold or do this or do that. As long as I make an effort, as long as I'm passionate, as long as I care. And that's kind of been my philosophy in life. I don't care if I never make lots of money. I don't care if I don't please the masses or be the most popular person in the room or be number one or win any awards. I don't care about any of that. As long as I made an effort, am I passionate, that I care, and I think that's the ultimate message of Eddie the Eagle. The man and the movie. And that's what touched me the most. I liked the journey of the character. It was intense to see him go up the ranks as he gets higher and higher as he's about to jump. And it was exciting. It was fun. There are times where I was like, yeah, I know where exactly this is going. But then there were other times where like, wow, you surprised me. You surprised me. And I really appreciated that as an audience member. And I think the chemistry between Taron and Hugh is great. You expect that. These are really great actors. And Taron came out of nowhere a year ago. And I think this guy has a major future in the business. And, of course, Hugh Jackman, we're going to see his Wolverine again, at least one more time. So we can look forward to that. And I really appreciate where Matthew Vaughn has come as a producer and as a director. He's always been producing. He helped produce a lot of Guy Ritchie movies. And the director of this film is actually, I think, was in one of the first Guy Ritchie films. So I think a lot of these people work together, and I think that's also important too. Get along, work together, and maybe you can make your own movie or have the opportunity to make mini films. A really special, nice film that I would give a high recommendation to. I don't think I'm going to give it a high rating. I don't think it's a great sports film, but I believe it must be seen at least twice. You know what? I saw it now, and then when it comes on Blu-ray and it's discounted maybe to $10, I will definitely watch it again, and I would recommend it to anybody. It's a feel-good movie. One of the feel-good movies, sports movies of the year. Like Race, that I saw a few days ago, I have the same opinion about this film. Luckily, it's not as long as Race. It's about an hour and 45 minutes. Race was too long. This one is just nicely paced perfectly. It's perfectly paced. It's not too long, and it gets right to what it needs to do. But in the end, both those films have all the movie tropes when it comes to sports films that we've seen before time and time again. But thankfully, you don't mind that. I didn't mind that, I should say. I didn't mind that it had all those problems because I enjoyed the hero's journey and what he was all about and his attitude. I loved his attitude because I've come a long way with my own attitude. If you would have saw me 25 years ago, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. I'd probably be very quiet, very shy, and so there you go. But anyways, enough about me. This movie is a really good, solid film that I do recommend, and please support this movie. I am going to give Eddie the Eagle, I'm going to give it a solid 3 stars out of 4.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.